You look so beautiful on this your wedding gown. And I am so happy right now because I finally got married to the woman of my dream.
Thank you, my love. See the way I am blushing. I feel like the happiest woman on earth. I can't really express how happy I am to be married to you, the man of my dream.
I love you so much, my one and only treasure.
I love you too, darling. Welcome back, darling. You've almost scared me to death, since you didn't come home for the past 2 days.
But I've finally come home now.
I called your line many times, but you did not pick. Worse, you did not even bother to call me back, to ease my worries. It's really unfair. And where exactly have you gone to for the past 2 days?
Who gave you the gut to start questioning my movements and actions? How dare you? Or have you forgotten that I am still the head of this home, and I can do anything I like, and go anywhere I want, without being questioned by anyone?
Darling, why are you talking like this? I'm only worried and concerned since you didn't come home for the past 2 days, and you also neither picked my calls, do you, nor do you care to call back.
Will you just keep your mouth shut? Why should you be worried about me, when I am not a kid? Or do you think of me as a kid, or are you trying to smother me?
Why are you acting like this, darling? You're scaring me to death. What has gone wrong with you? What's the problem? Is there anything I don't know about, that I am supposed to know or be aware of, as your wife?
What has gone wrong with me? How dare you say that to me?
What have I done wrong to deserve this slap from you? Is it a crime to try to find out what is wrong with my own husband?
Madam, I have no time for this shit. Let's call it a day, as you've already made me to do what I am not supposed to do to the one I called my wife. Just stop questioning every of my movements from today on. I'm not going to put up with that shit with you, as long as I am still the head of this house.
What have I done to deserve this slap from my husband? As his wife, can't I know where he went to for these past 2 days without informing me? Good morning, darling. You're already awake? I hope you had a beautiful night's sleep.
Do you know what?
What?
Can we not talk to each other, just for this morning?
I don't understand. But why? I'm your wife.
That's right. However, I don't want us to talk to each other this morning, as I am still angry about what happened yesterday. And to hear your voice this morning might aggravate the anger within me. So, to avoid that from happening, I suggest we don't talk to each other for now. Perhaps we can talk later in the day, when I am back from where I am preparing to go this morning.
Oh. If my silence this morning will help you cool your anger down, I will gladly oblige. But know that, I still love you.
Very good. That's exactly what I want to hear. I appreciate your understanding. Hello, Mr. Edward. Welcome. Kindly have a seat. Thank you, Mr. Joseph. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. Well, I guess you're here for the contract deal, right? Absolutely, sir. Oh, that's so bad. Unfortunately, your name was not picked, as the contract was given to someone else. In fact, the person had just signed the contract deal a while ago, before you came in. What? I'm sorry about that, as there was nothing I could do to help get your name picked. However, I hope your name would be picked in the next contract deal. Oh, gosh. I've spent a great amount of money just for me to win this contract deal, but to no avail. This is really a great loss on me. How am I going to recover all the fortune I spent on this failed contract deal? Oh God. Why will you allow this to happen at this critical stage of my life?
Welcome back, darling. You must be tired and hungry. I've already prepared your favorite meal. So, how did the contract deal turn out? Was your name picked?
Just leave me alone, please. You don't even know when to talk and when not to talk. You're really annoying.
Why are you upset? Were you not picked for the contract deal?
Will you just stop questioning me for God's sake?
But I just want to know, as your wife.
Wife my foot. Good morning to you, sir. I'm Edward Vincent by name. Oh, Mr. Edward, good morning to you. I am Steve Brown. How may I help you, sir? Well, I saw that you guys needed some number of employees here, so I had to come, perhaps if I stand a chance to be employed. Oh, about that, we've already gotten the number of employees we needed in this company, and we are not in need of any employee for now. Oh, really? Yes, sir. Well, I guess my coming here was a waste after all. I appreciate your time, sir. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Edward. And I appreciate your understanding. Thank you, sir. For the past few months, things have not been working really fine for me. Looking back, I think things started working well for me immediately I got married to my wife. But, however, lately, it's no longer the same, as things are now going from good to bad, and from bad to worse. What exactly could be the reason for all of this? Could this be because of the presence of my wife in my life? Could she be the one behind all of this, just to pay me back for treating her badly? Or if she is not behind all of these bad lucks, why else would things be going really bad for me? Or is there something else I don't know?
God said in his word that, "He who finds a wife finds a treasure or a good thing, and obtains favor from the Lord." But just because it's a good thing doesn't guarantee that she'll be faultless and immaculate. In fact, our wife will undoubtedly have certain flaws, limitations, and shortcomings. And that's okay, because it proves she is a human. We will encounter a variety of situations throughout our life journey that will cause us to feel hurt, disappointed, regretful, and angry. And a large portion of this might not originate with our wife, but rather, with other people and things that she may or may not be aware of. And instead of accepting responsibility for those feelings, we swallow and download those feelings of hurt, regret, and disappointment. Then, when we get home, we start to exert and offload those feelings towards our own dear innocent poor wife in rage, making it seem as though she is the one who is to blame for how we feel. What a crude and demeaning thing for a man to do. How many times have we yelled at, hurt, or otherwise mistreated our wife because we were upset about something that wasn't her fault? I fear we've lost count. And we wonder as to why circumstances are not improving for us. The unfortunate truth is that, although we may receive God's favor by finding a wife who symbolizes a treasure or a good thing, however, such favor will end the moment we begin treating her differently from what God requires of us as the husband. We disallow God's favor in our lives when we abuse our wives or otherwise treat them poorly. Because of this, things start to get difficult for us. Contract terminated. Great plans cancelled. Business failed. Finance messed up. Efforts thwarted. Living meaningless. If you doubt me, then check your whole life. The evidence is clear. Think back to how things were when you treated your wife like a queen, compared to now that you treat her like a goddamn shit. God only honors his words and promises when we honor ours. We can't get something for nothing. So, when we treat our wife the way God wants us to, there are more things to gain than things too great to lose from doing differently. She is a gift from God, a treasure, and a conduit for his favor in our lives. But if we treat the source like trash, expecting a steady stream of God's favor in our lives would be foolish. So, when you get married and things are going bad for you, it's sometimes necessary to pause and examine your conscience, to determine whether you are truly treating your wife in accordance with God's instructions. And then you and I will have to decide whether we have more to gain by treating our wife as God requires of us, or more to lose by treating her differently. Our decision will ultimately impact our outcome as well as what we value the most. What decision will you and I thus make today? I hope this video comes to you at the right time. More importantly, what is your take home from this video? What serves as an eye-opener for you? What do you like to contribute? Answer below in the comments box. Many thanks for watching. However, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the like button so this video can spread to more people. And also click at the bell, and turn on the notification. Remember, we love you.